Hello, Dr. Steve Easy Hands-on. I am Kyungwon Kim. Today we'll talk about ESSET KIT. When you place implants, sometimes we need to place implants on narrow ridge. In that case, the ridge needs to be split or expanded so that we can use the thicker implants. This is for easy and convenient performance of ridge split and the ridge expansion on narrow alveolar ridge. Characteristics of ESSET KIT: the expansion drill itself has very good self-tapping ability. It can expand gradually in the narrow alveolar ridge with minimal alveolar bone fracture. It is designed for safe and easy ridge expansion with minimal buccal plate fracture. The second characteristic is that the ridge can be split using saw without the conventional chisel and mallet. When chisel or mallet is used, the patient experiences discomfort and fear. There are various sizes of micro saws. Top portion of the alveolar ridge using the saw, bone incision can be made. The micro saw can be dangerous. In order to use it safer, saw protector is also prepared. ESSET KIT is for safe and easy ridge split using saws and expansion drills with minimal alveolar bone fracture. The procedure could be safe and easy ridge split. This is designed for the optimal placement of fixtures of 4.0 and 4.5 in diameter. Components of ESSET KIT. First, on narrow crestal ridge, the crestal bone can be trimmed or prepared in advance. So, crest removal is included in the kit, and it is also used for marking. A round saw is there to make incision on bone. Expansion drill is included in the expansion tool and other tools. First, crestal removal. Crestal bone preparation for wider alveolar bone width. To have safe next steps, it is to flatten and widen the narrow alveolar ridge. There's a straight handpiece type and contra-angle type that can generally be used for implant engine. The diameters are 5.0 and 7.0. The straight type is used at 15 to 30,000 RPM. The contra-angle type that can be used in implant engine, the RPM is 12 to 1500. Next, twist drill. It is to mark the location of fixture placement. If it is difficult for you to use the twist drill only when there is no ridge and it's hard to mark the placement location in long edentulous area, positioning guide can be used for initial drilling. Then twist drill can be used, and it will be helpful to mark the placement location of fixtures. The diameter is 1.8 and the lengths are 8.5, 10, and 11.5. Positioning guide kit. It was explained at the beginning. In partial edentulous case, it can easily set up the position and direction of drilling without surgical stent. As it was explained before, I will just glance over this. Using this kit, when the fixture position is not very good, when it is too close to adjacent teeth or too close between fixtures in the partial edentulous ridge, for accurate positioning, this kit was designed. Using the positioning guide kit, we can set up a precise position of drilling, easy and precise setting up of the position of drilling. Positioning guide kit components were explained before. There are 6 types, diameter 5 to 10 millimeters in the positioning guide kit. So you can easily position the implant. This is an auxiliary tool. The guide drill in the positioning guide kit can be used for initial drilling, and then twist drill can be used for accurate positioning of the implant after ridge splitting. ESSET KIT saw. Micro saws are prepared in a round form. It is to make bone incision on the top of alveolar bone for ridge expansion or split without using chisel or mallet. When you make the incision, usually a smaller one is used. I prefer to use a 10 millimeter saw. It is moved mesial and distal back and forth. 13 millimeter diameter is a bit big, so you need to be careful. It can damage the adjacent structure. In my case, I use a 10 millimeter diameter saw a lot. 10 millimeter would be too big if you use it close to adjacent tooth. So 7 millimeter saw can be used, and you can make an incision on bone without damaging the adjacent structure. The saw is very sharp, and when you use it, you have to exercise cautions. So we have prepared a saw protector, and you will use the surgical field, and you will be able to do bone incision very safely. Expansion drill. After incision is made on the bone with the saw, this is used to expand the bony width. There are 4 expansion drills, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they can be used in this order. Basically, to place diameter 4.0 fixture, you can use up to drill 3. The top portion is 44. The tip is 2.8 millimeters in diameter, and to place 4.5 fixture, you can use up to drill 4 to obtain stable initial torque in placing the fixture. Next, the mount driver. It is to connect the expansion drill for ridge expansion. It is an engine-driven driver. The expansion drill can be slowly inserted and removed using the mount driver. That's the purpose of the mount driver. The shaft has 2 versions, short and long versions. Next, mount extension. It is to connect expansion drill with a torque wrench for ridge expansion and also used to remove them. Hands-on. Through the hands-on practice, you will be able to understand the components of ESSET KIT and how to use it. Using the ESSET KIT, I'm going to show you the procedure of ridge expansion and ridge split using ESSET KIT on the narrow alveolar ridge area for implant installation. So we will work on at number 45, 46, and 47 missing case. At 45, 4.0 by 10 At 46 and 47, 4.5 by 10 millimeter TS3 fixtures will be placed. Crystal remover is used to prepare the crystal bone. Using the positioning guide, implant placement locations will be marked, and using the saw, using the expansion drill, a ridge will be expanded and split, followed by fixture installation. I'll come back at hands-on. Let's get started with ESSET KIT hands-on. Using the ESSET KIT, the ridge will be expanded and split. Positioning the implant will be done using the positioning guide. Implant positioning will be done and the ridge will be split. At 45, 46, and 47 missing case, at 45, TS3 4.0 diameter by 10 millimeter length. At 46 and 47, TS3 4.5 by 10 fixtures will be placed. As you can see, the ridge here is very narrow. At the top, it is less than 3 millimeters. Therefore, crystal bone preparation will be made. Diameter 7.0. Rather thick crest removal is used to flatten the ridge top. I'm using the crystal removal burr for the contour angle. The location where split will be made, the ridge is being flattened and widened. So alveolar bone width of 4 millimeter will be secured. It is in white color, so it's not clearly visible. So the width is about 4 millimeters. In order to position the implants, positioning guide will be used for initial drilling. At 45, 8 millimeter positioning guide is used. Initial drilling is done and guide pin is inserted. Now implant positions are identified. I will remove this. In the ESSET kit, diameter 1.8 twist drill is there. Using this, initial drilling is going to be done. Diameter 1.8 and length 10 millimeter twist drill is chosen. So in the positioning area, the drilling is done one more time. Bone incision on the ridge will be made using saws. There are 3 diameters of the saws, 7, 10, and 13 millimeters. Now I'm going to use the 10 millimeter diameter saw. So the middle one at 46. A saw can bounce, therefore you need to be very careful in using it. You need to use both of your hands. You need to hold the handpiece on one hand and that needs to be supported by the other. The saw needs to move mesial and distal, back and forth. So the bone incision is made. Especially 10 millimeter can be too thick if it is near natural tooth. Therefore, the smaller one, 7.0 millimeter micro saw is chosen. So you need to be careful not to damage the teeth. So near the tooth, you need to use the 7 millimeter, the small saw. The model is white, so you cannot see it clearly. And if I mark it like this, the bone incision is visible. You can see two red lines. The ridge will be expanded. The expansion drill, before you use it, the mode is set at 35 RPM. At location 45, diameter 4.0 fixture will be placed, and at 46 and 47, 4.5 fixtures. So up to drill 3 will be used for 45, and for 46 and 47 up to drill 4 will be used. 10 millimeter long expansion drill is used. Mounted driver is connected to the engine. The expansion drill is connected. Placement mode at 35 RPM. The middle one, 46, will be expanded first. At 35 RPM. And it is removed. And number 47, the distal one, the expansion drill is used, and it is removed in reverse. And number 45. Now, the first expansion drill is used. The second expansion drill, 10 millimeter long. Up to the second, we keep the order. To split the ridge, you need to go for the middle one first. So 46. It is being drilled. If you go for number 45, near the tooth, the expansion cannot go smoothly. Therefore, we need to go to the distal one. For split and expansion, do not hurry. You need to approach it gradually to prevent the damage to the alveolar bone. So this is being done slowly. The second expansion drill is used at 45. The ridge is clearly expanded, and you can see the bone incision lines are widened. From drill 3, expansion drill 3, 10 millimeter long is chosen. So we need to go for the middle one, 46 first. Here, the middle one is inserted, and I will go for the distal one. The number 3 will be used for 47. (46) and 47 we have completed, and for 45, 4.0. So as you can see, the bridge is expanded. Now it is reversed out. It is expanded. At 45, the expansion is being done. As you can see, the bridge is clearly expanded. At 45, expansion drill up to 3 is used, so 4.0 can be inserted. The expansion drill number 4 will be used in the distal one to split, and 46 will be removed, but the 45, the drill will remain. Expansion drill 4, 10 mm long is chosen. So the bridge is expanded, as you can see. Expansion drill at 46 is removed. TS3 4.510 is to be placed. At 46, implant will be placed first. It is placed like this. 45 or 47, either one can be done, but let me place at 47 first. Expansion drill is being removed. TS3 4.5 by 10 is placed. Lastly, at 45, the expansion drill is removed. In terms of removing the expansion drills, it doesn't matter whether you do remove 45 or 47 first, but it'll be a little bit easier for you to remove 47 first. TS3, diameter 4.0, length 10 mm, fixture is placed. So 3 implants are placed. Let's check the stability of the implants. At 45, initial stability is about a little bit less than 20 Newton centimeter. So 3 implants are placed. A ridge is split, and 3 implants are placed. As I said before, the buccal plate is very thin, so GBR needs to be done to maintain the volume. Xenograft, like bovine bone or AOS material, can be used for the bone graft material, and collagen membrane can cover the site. Or os builder can be used to do the GBR.
GBR을 시행하는 것도 방법이 될 것 같습니다. 네, 질문 들어온 걸 한번
Let's look at some questions. The first one, do we need to be careful when using saw? In ESSET KIT for ridge split, at the top of the alveolar bone, micro saw is used to make the bone incision. I want to say that you need to be very careful in using micro saw. At the beginning, you will experience some bouncing. Therefore, you need to be careful. If it touches the lip or tongue, they can be damaged. So it is advisable to use the saw protector, but we have now prepared it for the hands-on, which is regrettable. Especially when you use a micro saw, you need to be careful. You need to use both of your hands. If you hold the handpiece with your right hand, left hand finger should be used to support it. Therefore, the saw doesn't hurt unwanted place. That's important. The second question, when you do the ridge split, do we need to perform vertical incision? Today, posterior mandible, I did the ridge split and the vertical incision was not done. In hard mandible, you can experience fracture when you do ridge expansion without vertical incision. And you need to observe what's going on when the ridge is expanded. And if you think fracture may occur at the top of the alveolar ridge, you need to make minimal vertical incision. But if you do vertical incision wrong, it can lead to the fracture of the alveolar bone. Therefore, ridge split should be approached with utmost care. The next one, after the ridge split, do we need to do GBR? Always, as I explained during the hands-on, in general, when we do the ridge split, that means the alveolar bone is very thin. So that is the situation. When ridge split is done, the buccal bone is very thin. Based on the long-term follow-up, we observe the alveolar bone is resorbed. Therefore, when you do the ridge split, if possible, you need to do GBR at the top to protect the alveolar bone to make ridge split more successful. Personally, I believe case selection is very important when it comes to the ridge split. And the ridge is very thin. In that case, a GBR must be performed so that successful prognosis can be achieved. Thank you very much for your listening.
시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.